Hi everyone, my name's Kimberly and this is a channel about cross stitch. I filmed the last time on March 24th, so today is April 7th of 2023. I have some finishes, some previous finishes, some whips, some haul. I have a couple SALs to talk about. So I think let's just get right into it. I do want to say thank you to everyone who's watched my videos previously and have come back, and to anyone who's new. I appreciate you choosing to spend some time with me. I know there are plenty of Flosstubers you could be spending time with, so it does mean a lot to me that you've chosen to spend a little bit of your time with me and to see what I'm stitching. I am curious how you found me. I would love to know if you heard another Flosstuber talk about me, or maybe off of Instagram or Facebook. Where did you find out about my channel? Because I would like to say thank you to anyone who helped you find me, and just curious. So the little bit of life, I am still on crutches. I'm still hating the crutches, but I'm using the boot and I'm getting around a little bit better each and every day, so I am thankful for that. Let's see what else has been going on since my last film. My father-in-law came to visit for a couple of days. That was real fun. A little less fun was both girls had a stomach bug this week. The youngest one had it yesterday. Seems to be just a 24-hour thing and then they're okay. But yesterday was rough. I will spare you the details. So yeah, let's get into the stitching. My first previous finish is a pattern by Durene Jones, and this was a freebie off her Facebook page, and I stitched it on 18 count white Aida, and I used the called for DMC, and I love it. My next previous finish came from this Leisure Arts book called The New Collection State Flowers, and I stitched the Bluebonnets. And when my father-in-law was here, we went down to Fredericksburg, and the road on either side of the drive was just lined with bluebonnets and wildflowers, and it was gorgeous. This next one, I don't remember where or the name of the Etsy shop that I purchased the pattern from, but the pattern has the name Cross Stitch Mini on it, so maybe that. I don't know. But there's this one. The Bluebonnets are stitched, I don't know if I said it, but they're stitched on 18 count white Aida called for DMC. Same with this white 18 count Aida called for DMC. And I've actually stitched this twice. Once for myself and once for my mama. So there's that. Now, these next two came from a bundle of patterns called Mini Masterpieces. And these are recent finishes now. This one's called My Curves Are Not Crazy, and it's stitched on 18 count white Aida using the called for DMC. And look. I spent what I feel like was far too much time making the back look like the front, and it amuses me greatly because I usually don't care what the back looks like. The next one is called The Scream, and I stitched it on 18 count white Aida, and I used the called for DMC. I'm gonna try and focus a little better there. I love this one so much. It's tiny. It's really tiny. I love it. And I apologize, nothing is ironed. With me still being on crutches, I don't want to risk falling and burning myself with an iron. So ironing can wait. Another one I started and finished was Heart and Hands Blackout Autumn. And I stitched that on 18 count wide Aida, and I used DMC 680. It's so cute. I love the little squirrel. The last finish I have is Just One More Chapter and Other Lies by Puntini. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. And I stitched this on 14 count Aida lamb's wool, and I used the called for DMC. I love the steam coming up. So check out that lamp. I love it. I'm going to frame this and put it next to where our books are in the living room. So those are my finishes. For whips, I started this one and then I stopped. And I stopped because the fabric color was not a good choice. But this is Party Like It's 1776. And it's by Little Stitch Girl. And I'm stitching this on that same 14 count Aida lamb's wool that the last one was on. But the skin tone isn't showing up very well. And I feel like it's getting lost in there. So I'm going to pick a different color fabric and start over. But that's where I got before I decided I was starting over. So that needs to get fixed. And then I worked on Twin Peak Primitives Lady Liberty. And I'm stitching it on 18 count Rustico Aida that I got from Hobby Lobby. Here we go. I think I was here working in the flag here in my last video, but I've put in a bunch more red, and I dropped my board on my shoulder. I guess I don't need it. Hopefully not. And then I put in stitches up here and filled in the book. So that's where that's at. And my 6-year-old has declared this hers. So when it's finished, she has requested that I gift it to her. My next whip is also got some extra information to go along with it. Penny from Sage Butterfly Designs and I are hosting a stitch along using this pattern. And today was the beginning days, this first day of it. It's by Silver Creek Samplers and it's called Freebie. And I have the teeniest, tiniest start. I'm doing a center start here, and that's where I'm at. I'm doing the DMC conversion, and this is 14 count Aida. Also with Lady Liberty, I'm doing the called for DMC. But that's where I'm at. So if you have this pattern, I would hope that you would join us over on Instagram. We're using the hashtag FreebieSal. And if you use that hashtag, I'm following that hashtag, so I'll be able to see all of the progress or anything that's posted with that hashtag. But if you were on the fence about buying this pattern, you should go ahead and get it so you can join us, because it's going to be lots of fun. Penny is ahead of me on it, so I need to catch up. But with my youngest still getting over her stomach bug, she's been a little bit more needy. So I haven't gotten very far. That is all I have for whips. I have haul, and that's exciting. My patterns the last of the patterns that I pre-ordered for Market have come in, and then some other patterns that I had placed an order for have come in. So my husband picked those up for me yesterday. So this is my first Sambry Stitches pattern, and I'm super excited. This is called Spring at Autumn Hills Place, and there it is. It's Sambry Stitches. And there's a stitch along going on right now with this one. Alicia from the Fanciful Flamingo is doing it, and it's called, or it's hashtag Sambry Spring SAL. So I'll put the name of the stitch along, or the hashtag, in the description. But there it is. It's my first Sambry pattern. It's not my last Sambry pattern either. Then this is Sweet Wing Studios Stand Firm, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln. And then these are my first Prairie Schoolers, and I got the Santas that match the years that our kids were born. So here's the 2009 and the 2016, 2019, and the 2014 comes in this book with 1985 and 2002. But I need the 2014 Santa. And I think it's this one. So I'm going to stitch those up and try to figure out how I want to fully finish them to be able to gift them to the kids this Christmas. So I have a little bit of time to figure it out. So for plans, I want to kit up and start the Sambry, and I want to, on Sunday, I want to start the Blue Flower Easter, or nope, not Easter, Rabbit Parade. Sunday is Easter. And I'm going to stitch it on this really pretty purple. I hope that's showing up. But I'm going to stitch it on this purple 14 count Aida. And I'm really excited. I can't wait. That is everything, I think. Join us in our stitch-alongs. You can join the freebie and Sambry Stitches. Use the hashtags over on Instagram. We can follow along, see each other's progress, and encourage each other. My plans for the rest of the day are to clean up the mess I've now created and put some more stitches in this. And then I'll be back again in like 2 weeks. So I hope everyone has a great weekend and enjoys their holiday if you're celebrating one. And I think that's everything. I have a mess. I will see you guys later. Happy stitching, everyone.